Hi, everybody. I'm Christine,
And I'm Mary Beth.
and we are from the Easton Public Library. And we wanted to remind everybody that our summer reading program, which is Read Around the World, Read, Do, Go, is up and running. And we'd love to have you go on our website, eastonlibrary.org, and register and log your books. And we also wanted to tell you about some great books that we have read this summer.
That's right. I'm going to get started. I read a bunch of Nutmeg nominees. The first up is a high school nominee. It's called The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo. It's about a high school girl who is a poet, and she is learning to find her voice. This book was amazing. Amazing. Okay, the next one I have for you is a middle school nominee. It's called The Epic Fail of Arturo Zamora. It's about a boy growing up in Miami. His family restaurant is threatened by a land developer, and it's how he and his friend deal with the changes coming that summer. Loved it as well. Okay, then I've got some intermediate nominees. Macy McMillan and the Rainbow Goddess. Wonderful, realistic fiction about a girl whose mom is remarrying and their house is for sale, and Macy, who is deaf, is asked to help her elderly neighbor. Really, really moving, wonderful story. Okay, next up is an intermediate nominee that's also a middle school nominee. It's a graphic novel, New Kid by Jerry Craft, about a boy navigating two worlds, his new elite school and his city neighborhood. Fabulous. Framed by James Ponti. I love this as well. This is a fast-paced mystery. Florian Bates and his friend Margaret work with the FBI to solve an art heist. And finally, this is a standalone. It's a new juvenile fiction, King and the Dragonflies, a moving story about a boy who's dealing with grief and also dealing with identity. And it's how he learns to talk to his family and his friends about who he is becoming. Also good.
Those sound fantastic.
So good.
So I have a list too. So I'm going to start with this one, which is All Boys Aren't Blue, which is a memoir manifesto by George M. Johnson, and it's all about growing up queer and Black in America.
Wow.
My next one here is They Called Us Enemy, which is a graphic novel by George Takei, where he recalls his childhood spent in a Japanese internment camp during World War II. Then I have another graphic novel here that's a favorite of a lot of people, Nimona. It's a fantastic, funny fantasy that will break your heart and make you laugh. This is another YA fiction, and it is The New David Espinosa. This is about a teenage boy who is trying to remake himself through bodybuilding. It's fantastic. And then here we have Midnight at the Electric. This is a great mashup of historical fiction and science fiction. It's wonderful. And then my last one, another mashup, it's called Revenge and the Wild. And it is just a crazy roller coaster ride. It is the Old West and steampunk and science fiction all together. There's vampires, there's cannibals. It's amazing. And those ones that I chose are all YA titles.
Those all sound great too. I've got a lot of reading to do.
Yes.
Listen, if you are interested in any of these books, go to our website to see our updated guidelines for curbside pickup and our reopening. And you can check out these titles too today or any day coming up.
And they're going to be so fun. So remember to register and log your books. And we can't wait to see what you have read too.
Yeah.
Happy summer.
Happy summer.